Check, check. Check, check, check. What's going on, guys? If you're tuning in after the fact that I post this, welcome. And I'm sorry that you're watching a Q&A that, once again, I did not schedule. I just did super random. Elijah, of course you're here. Why am I not surprised? What's going on, dude? Kaylee Fallon. How's it going, Kaylee? Tom B, how goes it? Goes well, man. Howdy. What's up, B Stokes? Hi, Noah. How's your day been? Good. It's been a good day. I got my beard trimmed for the first time in my life. I went to a barbershop, so that was a thing. How's the audio, by the way, guys? I've got a mic actually hooked up to my computer. I hope it sounds okay. Let me know if it sounds muffled or bad. Aaron Zarate. Hi. What's going on, Aaron? Brian Volk. Hi. What's up, Brian? Tana. Hi. Viron Lacrosse. Hey, man, what's going on? Bloke. Hello. So, I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been wanting to do this Q&A for a while. I haven't done one in a couple weeks, and I had a CrossFit competition yesterday, and then the weekend before we had a big thing, and I was sick, and I just feel like I missed you guys. I definitely was excited to do a quick little Q&A, just check in with you guys, see how everyone's doing. Tana, hi. Playing it old school. I get really happy when I get this notification. That's awesome. That makes me feel good. I appreciate it. Allison M. Hey. Hey, Allison. D. Alex 77. Another live session. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. By the way, do you guys think are you guys down with the whole, like, I read your name off and then ask or read your question, or do you think it's better to just read your comment rather, not your question? Read your comment and respond. I feel like it feels good to have your name said. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Like, I've tuned into a few YouTubers' live streams, and, like, I've written a comment, and then when my comment comes, I just quickly read it, and feel like I wanted to hear my own name. Is that vain? I don't know. But I'd be curious to know your feedback on that. Okay. Ooh, we got a live stream. We got a super chat already from Aaron Zarate. Thanks, dude. That's badass. So, by the way, guys, not to beat a dead horse, but thank you, Aaron, for the super chat, the $1 super chat. If you guys want, the super chat is a way to tip/donate to YouTubers or creators you like / get your comment noticed and spotted right away. So if you feel like doing that, or you want to, or you don't want to wait to hear your question being answered, you can do what Aaron did here. Thank you again, and your comment gets pushed to the top, and I'll of course be respectful of that. So it's really nice. So thank you. Faith No More. Hey man. Hey Faith. Robbie Edwardson. What's up, Rob? Oh, that's funny. So Robbie Edwardson, for those that don't know, is my childhood best friend. I've never seen his name on a live stream before, ever. So that's funny. Him and I just had a good FaceTime earlier today. He's one of the best people I've ever known. That's funny to know that you're watching a live stream. You pervert. Hey guys, Robbie is soliciting his motorcycle to me. He's selling his motorcycle to me, and I think he's trying to swindle me. I don't know. I just get vibes like he knows what he's doing. He's trying to get me for my money. Anyway, Tom B, sounds good. Good, thank you. Johnny Blaze, good quality, good. I had some people saying like the headphone thing that they could hear it ruffling against my beard, and yeah. B Stoke sounds good, awesome. Charles Baker 1978, what up, brother? Sounds great, thanks, Charles. Robbie, you are so clear. Cool. That's awesome. Title page. I'll use the lapel mic from now on, guys. Title page. I had my first 8-hour shift at my new job today. How did that go? New jobs are stressful. I mean, they're exciting, but they're stressful. Good for you. Very good for you. Allison M. The audio is good. Cool. Tana Giberson. The audio-visual equipment works. Good. Nico Mao. Hello there. What's going on, Nico? Johnny Blaze. Hi. What's going on, Johnny? Elijah Cummings, I watch all of your videos that help me see a better future even when I can't see it for myself. Thank you, Elijah. You're becoming one of my favorite people on my channel. I'm sincerely grateful that you're here. You support me, you share with me, you open up. It's awesome, and I imagine other people benefit as well. Michael O'Connell, hey, what's going on, Mike? Madison Taylor, hi, Noah. Hi, Madison. Demonic Slipknot, I got it. I've been watching videos recently. Is there a WYA to speak. Oh, is there a way to speak to you on private level for some help? Yeah, if you want to reach me on a private level, guys, you can check out my Patreon. Consider supporting me there. It is the most direct way to get a hold of me. Because of my non-advertiser friendly content, even though I don't believe it's not advertiser friendly, but it's being demonetized at a great clip. I've sort of decided on in terms of like a business model, so no matter what, post to YouTube and try to respond to comments for new videos. But if people happen to want to reach me on a further level, even pledging $1 a month to my Patreon is a way that you can reach me. I will correspond with everyone on my Patreon because you guys are giving me your hard-earned money, even at any clip. So that is how you get a hold of me personally. Otherwise, I try to do messages here and there, but you know, I have to try to work that. Megan loves birdies. Your videos saved my life. That's, you know, I never take that for granted that people say that. You know, that people say anything I have to say or any of my videos matter to them or impact them. I can never. I also say thank you, by the way. I also often say that I know I get more than I could ever hope to give. But I still appreciate such kind words. Sam East. Hi, Noah. I've been on TRT for 1 year. Started with levels of 150. 1 year later, I'm at 90. I'm taking 50 milligrams weekly Testosterone. My doctor says he won't adjust because I'm making my own. Sam, I might still argue that your levels are too low, so I would consider inquiring on a different doctor. Inquire on someone else. Robbie Edwards says, hey man, you're famous. Okay, I am not famous. I was having a conversation with someone the other night. And when I say the other night, I mean last night. I was talking to a friend who was like, dude, you're becoming YouTube famous. I was like, no. I was like, the moment I start thinking I'm famous or any of this becomes like this like mechanism to feed my ego, like I'm like actually so important, it's a problem. That's when we've lost sight of everything. I have 60,000 followers nearly, and I'm like really grateful for that. Considering how long I've been doing this, like 5 years, and all the videos I put up, I get that beyond the people that blow up on this platform, it's nothing's promised. I mean, I have no way of being sure that any of you will be here beyond this live stream, let's say, or beyond my next video. So I don't consider myself special. I don't consider myself famous. I consider myself big enough to reach some people and have the opportunity to like make an impact. But I definitely do not think I'm famous at all. At all. Yeah. Carla Bruce, love you, bud. I'm inclined to say I love you too. Samuel Graves finally caught a live stream. I know. One day, guys, I'm going to grow up and I'm going to schedule these live streams. But until then, they're going to be random. Train Boxing MMA, you're the man, Noah. I've been subscribed to you since 2013. Dang, it's crazy how much your content has changed over the years. DPDR from 2013 to 2017. Yeah, I mean, life changes, right? People change, ideas change, motivations, all that stuff. It all changes. So I'm glad I'm still here. I'm glad I still have a hunger for producing content, that this fulfills me so much. And I'm glad I've allowed myself to change. You know, thank God I've changed. When you say DPDR from 2013 to 2017, does that mean you're still struggling? I'd be curious to know. Tom B, you like the name. Thanks. Megan loves birdies. I love getting a shout out. Good. Okay, cool. Oh, you like the name from my old question. Sorry, I'm behind. All right, cool. I'll go ahead and I'll keep calling you guys' names out. I want to show you that respect. B Stokes, thank you for your videos. You're welcome. Thank you for, I know your face, B. You're always in the comments and you're supporting me and sharing with me, so thank you. Jabibi123, hey, how's it going? Long time viewer. Oh, the computer did that thing where it shot me to the absolute bottom, so I need to figure out where I was. There we go. It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. I've been in a space right now where I'm trying to continue to challenge myself to not be complacent, continue to challenge myself to be better, you know, and to work hard, be grateful, stuff like that. So I certainly have no complaints. I was sick for a couple of weeks, but everybody gets sick. It's all good. Tom B, more personalized. Cool. Good. I like that. Elijah Cummings. Wow, super chat already. I know, that was a fast super chat. That was a really fast super chat. By the way, anyone who's tuning in now, we've been on for about 10 minutes. I probably have 20 to 30 minutes left. It's going to be a quick one. I did this just because I straight up just missed you guys. I just wanted to say hi. I felt a little disconnected from everybody, and so I threw on my tightest shirt, and I went and got a beard trim. I just want to say hi. So yeah, I want you guys to get involved though. If you're new, if you just got here, leave me a comment. Say what's up. Tell me how you're doing. Brian Volcano, what's a good time to start a gym workout? I have no plan when I go to the gym. It really just depends on your schedule. I think the only thing I would say when it comes to like a gym workout, if you're asking what time of day, I would just say if you need to get up early, try to get your workouts in earlier if you can. Give your body a few hours to rest and to decompress after a workout because it's very activating to work out. But you know, I typically work out at 6:30 p.m., 5:30, 6:30, and then I will go to bed around 11, something like that. But the best time to work out is whatever time you're willing to work out. I truly believe that. Veyron Lacroix, how much do you weigh? I weigh 209 pounds. Tool bag. Tana Giberson, how did your wife respond to your mental health issues? Damn. Tana, we're just getting right in there for a real ass question. So Tana's asking how my wife responded. So I had my breakdown when I was 25. I'm 30 now. I had this huge mental breakdown, tons of depression, anxiety, suicidal ideation, stuff like that. I talk about it constantly. And my wife was 24, and we were not married at the time. And it was extremely, extremely hard for her. Extremely hard for her. And, you know, honestly, she responded horribly to begin with because she didn't understand about depression. I didn't either. So she didn't realize the severity of the situation off the bat, and it was a big learning curve, and she lashed out here and there, and she was supportive in other ways, and I think she still thought she was talking to the person that she first started dating, and I think that's something that happens to a lot of people when they go through mental health issues, whether you're on the receiving end of them or you're with someone or you know someone who matters dearly to you who's struggling. I think expectations get screwed up, and as soon as she realized that my life was on the line, as soon as it really became clear to her that I was at risk for not surviving the whole thing, she did better. But it was a rough learning curve, and her compassion level grew, her growth grew, her ability to take care of herself improved, and it was a really tough thing. So she responded very humanly, but in the end very lovingly, and you know, we've looked back on it retrospectively, and she's definitely told me that, you know, she's apologized, let's say, because she thinks she could have done better, and I honestly am not sure she could have given the circumstances. I think she did the best she could, and she treats me amazing, and she loves me, and she understands me better now. And I understand what that put her through. It was a tremendous trauma for her too, and when I was acutely fucked up, I kind of felt like it was only this big trauma for me, and that was short-sighted. That was just me being in my condition. Great question. Let me double check right now for any super chats, make sure I'm not missing anyone. Okay. No, okay, cool. I just want to make sure I'm not leaving anyone hanging. Where are we on scan? Oh, there we are. Okay. Definitely, I'm going to try to speed up, guys. I know I do this. I fucking babble, and then people their comments just sit. So I'm going to speed up. I can do this, all right? I can focus. Less is more, Noah. Less is more. Definitely. Also, hello, Alex Edwardson. Hello, Alex Edwardson. Come here, girl. Come here. That's right, Rob. I just kissed your wife. What you want to do about it? By the way, guys, I'm just trolling my best friend who told me he was watching my live stream. Deafening Prismate, hello from Canada. Hello, welcome. I have a sister who lives in Canada. Corey Bryant, hello, I'm about to be on TRT for low testosterone. What can I expect to happen when I first go on it? So what you can expect to happen is that within the first month, a couple things are just about certain. Your appetite is going to go up. Once you start injecting exogenous testosterone into your body and you get your hormones level more regulated, you tend to have a little more energy and a little more hunger right off the bat. You'll notice that. What you need to also understand is that it can take time. So be patient. Don't put like dates or time frames on it. Like, it's been 2 weeks. I should be feeling better. If you're like me, when you found out you had low testosterone, it's going to take a minute for that whole thing to come full circle. I felt the full effects of like the mood enhancing part of it, I'd say 6 to 8 weeks in. So you could be one of those people that responds quickly, but you could also be someone who responds slowly. Be patient. Chabibi123, I have a 43 millimeter pituitary tumor. Okay, so I believe that's a pretty normal thing for obstruction of the pituitary, for obstruction of hormone function. Tell me, Chabibi, if you don't mind, what does that mean? Is it benign? I'm assuming it's benign. Is it one of those things that just proves that you'll have to be on hormone replacement therapy? I'd really like to learn from you. Let me know in the comments below. Michael O'Connell, shout out. Cool. What's up, Michael? Rocklin Williams. When you went through depersonalization and your severe depression, did you have any ear pressure and dizziness? Yeah, so what I did have is a fog and confusion. I don't know if you would consider that dizziness, but I definitely had the sense of constant confusion. And when it came to ear pressure, when I was really messed up with my anxiety and depression, I had something known as tinnitus. I don't know if I ever made a video about this, but I had like a constant ringing of my ear. I believe it was brought about from a side effect from a medication. I'm really sorry either way if you're having a rough time. Please reach out for support. Please be brave, okay? Kaylee Fallon, thank you for helping me through so much. I know your vids help many people, and thank you for everything. Thank you, Kaylee. That's really kind, and I appreciate that so much. Sam East, hi, big no-no. I've been on TRT for 1 year, started with levels of 150. 1 year later, I'm at 90. Oh, I think you just repeated the question. Okay. So I already answered that one. Find another provider. Bluke, oh man, this is a nice way to spend my time. At 3 a.m., couldn't sleep and I'm raiding my kitchen, go to bed. Although, you know what? Here I am saying that, and I haven't really had a good night's sleep for like 3 or 4 nights. I've just been up thinking about things that I don't need to worry about so much. But I'm glad you're here. I hope you get some sleep soon. Train boxing, MMA. Do you suffer from DPDR? No, I no longer suffer from depersonalization, which for those of you that don't know is like being in a dreamlike state, for a very overly simplified way of explaining it. It was something that plagued me for 2 or 3 years. It scared the living shit out of me. If anyone is watching right now, by the way, that struggles with depersonalization, I strongly encourage you to watch the movie Numb with Matthew Perry, the guy who was Chandler from Friends. It is an incredible movie that most people don't watch because they don't know anything about it. And if you struggle with DPDR, you need to watch that. It's going to comfort you, and comfort's a big deal while you're trying to be patient through DPDR. Robbie Edwardson, my main man, says Alex is watching too. She better be watching. Faith No More, hey buddy, I've been depressed and schizophrenic nearly for all my life. I've been suicidal, and you've helped me so much, but what do you think I could do to seem less crazy to other people? Gosh, you know, that's a tough question, and if I had to answer it quickly, I would say pick and choose who you're willing to just be honest with. I think the effort, the constant effort to appear less crazy, to come across a certain way, to hide, ends up making most of us, and I say that very generally, most of us who struggle with mood disorders seem more off, I guess. I think we just assume that no one else is struggling, and that's just not the case. But yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. And I imagine there's like tremendous pressure on you to fit in, you know, like all of us. I certainly have had to fake it. I fed them. Yep, I'm sorry. I didn't text back. I forgot to text back because I was about to start my live stream. They've both been fed. Sorry guys for yelling. My wife just got home. Okay, Frank Dean, how do you super chat? So if I'm not mistaken, guys, there's like a little money icon available on your screen, and it's called the Super Chat. It's a way to support YouTubers, creators such as myself. It's like a tip mechanism, you could say, but in terms of like getting value back, it's just a way to get your questions immediately brought to the top. So you don't have to wait to have me read your question and give you my attention. Not to sound like a YouTube whore, but that's kind of how that works. So you're welcome to support me in any way, shape, or form you want there, but otherwise I will try to get to your questions no matter what. I'll probably be on for another 15 to 20 minutes here, guys, because I do want to take my little wifey lady to dinner, and like I said, I wanted to touch base. Is that the calendar? Can I show them? All right, check this out, guys. So I really, this is really nice, actually. And it's got a little pin board thing right there, cork or whatever. So my wife just got this for me. I told her that I've been struggling with organization, and I felt like if I had something on the wall that I could put, you know, like get this project done by this day, meet with this person here, work on Patreon this day, whatever my week entails in terms of having structure and schedule, it's like it'd be really good to have a visual representation of that. So she found this for what, $5?
$3.99.
$3.99. My wife is a frugal shopper.
I'm a Goodwill whore.
Whore. Nothing like hearing your wife say whore. Yeah, it looks awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm going to write the days in there for you, too.
For real?
Shit.
Wow. Some next level shit. Okay. Anyway, back to the live stream. JD FIFA. How is your depression? My depression is good. I seem to have, like, when I first started getting better, I felt like the amount of time that I could stay not depressed, so to speak, was pretty short. Like, I do okay for a week or two, and then I seemingly internally would feel like I was still struggling despite being able to come off mostly okay. Apart from, like, people like my wife, for example, or close friends, they could tell that I was still maybe dealing with something, but my ability to fake it till I make it sort of thing was high. Now, it's much more rare that my mood crashes, so I'd say, knock on wood, because nothing is promised, especially to anyone who's ever dealt with depression and anxiety, but I'd probably say I had like a week or two that I really struggled in June. Again, I struggled in the sense I felt my depression and my anxiety more heavily, but not like it was debilitating. And then I came off a rough week or two about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So in other words, it's pretty good. It's pretty, my ability to stay even and stay stable is pretty great. Free to be me now. 19, hi from Michigan. Hi back from Beaverton, Oregon. Ethan, hey man, been watching you for a while, and your videos have been comforting during tough times. My question is, how do I deal with social anxiety in the moment without leaving or avoiding the event? Social anxiety in the moment. One, I think, is being mindful of the. I think we have a super chat. Where's that? Bob, thank you for the super chat. I'm going to get to you in 2 seconds, boss, and I really appreciate you very much for that. What question? I was on Ethan's question, I believe. Sorry.
How do you deal with social anxiety?
Yes. I'm just trying to find where it was. There we go. There's Ethan. Okay, so dealing with social anxiety, I think one thing that is everyone should do, period, whether you're an anxious type or you have social anxiety, is remember that most people, to an extent, are socially anxious. So if you feel like a lot of people will be noticing or watching you, or they're going to tell that you're struggling, a lot of that, I'm not saying all of it, but a lot of that is very much built in within you. It's not based in reality, it's based in anxiety, right? It's fear. So be mindful of the fact that everyone's nervous too, everyone's trying to fit in, everyone's trying to be okay. The other thing I would say is to, if you can, in social situations, be with people that bring you tremendous comfort. So like, let's say you're anxious, but you've got like a safety net person. For me, that would be like my wife or one of my best friends or something like that. My dad even. I know that they're there and they just soothe and calm me, okay? And then the other last trick I would say for any social anxiety, ask questions. Asking questions is a very simple way to get attention off of you and directly onto someone else. So if you know you're going to an event or a party or whatever, a gathering, I think I just said the same thing in 3 different ways, then you can know that if you're going to be stuck side to side with someone that you don't know or might make you feel uncomfortable, ask them questions. Just start blabbing about them and get them talking about themselves. Takes all the pressure off you, makes things a lot easier. Okay, let's get to Bob Boberson. Bob just gave me a $5 super chat. Bob, thank you so much for doing that. I sincerely appreciate your support and your donation. So I want to go ahead and read your question and answer it. I just wanted to, Bob says, I love that it's Bob Boberson. I love the name Bob. I just wanted to say thank you for everything. Having suicidal tendencies since I was little, do you have any advice for motivation? I think before I answer your question or try to get into that, I would just say sorry that you've dealt with suicidal tendencies since you were little. Having directly been a part of that sort of thing for a few years, when things were bad, it's a very uncomfortable state to be in. It seems so unnatural, you know. So that's rough. Motivation, though, I think, and I've said this before, I think motivation is it's bullshit. I think trusting or waiting for or expecting inspiration and motivation is bad because it will leave you. We will all be unmotivated at some point. We will all lose desire, lose interest. There's no doubt that we will all not care about something that, you know, we quote unquote should care about. And so what's more important to me than being motivated is just being really structured. So if you struggle with wanting to do something or being ready to make a change, I would challenge you to set up a routine or structure that sort of covers your butt, that sort of makes up for that unknowable lack of motivation. So like for me, some days I'm not going to want to work out. I get that, but it's just jotted in my calendar, and I treat it like I treat eating or sleeping or brushing my teeth. I just have to do it, and I understand and assess the value, and I just go. So the power of showing up, the power of having routine, the power of building good habits, it really... No, you're fine. You're fine. My wife's doing her thing. This is her room that I've sort of turned into my office. But yeah, it really helps with those times where you don't feel motivated. So I challenge you to set up structure and habits and routines. Stick to them and let them guide you through the times you don't care. Pencil it in, my friend. And just be mindful of the fact that, like I said, you will definitely encounter times where you just don't give a shit. We all do. But it's in your structure, it's in your routine, you're going to do that shit anyway. Don't wait for motivation. It's a motherfucker. It's going to screw you. Okay. Where are we? Sorry, guys. Let's see. All right, cool. We are on Chabibi123. I watched you forever. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nico Mao, sound good, no lag this time. Good. Yeah, I think I have my settings figured out, guys, for this whole live stream thing. Chabibi123, I really click with you. Cool, man. Or cool. I think it's a guy. Yeah, I'm really glad that you click with me, and you also said thanks for blogging. You're welcome. You're an inspiration. Thank you. I mean, the only thing I feel like is inspiring about me, like I don't want this to sound wrong, but like when someone says, "Hey man, you're an inspiration," I'm like, what about me might be inspiring? And I think I reflect on myself. I try to do it objectively, and I'm like, okay, I am willing to open up, and that is something all of us can do. We can open up. We can trust that if we're just truthful about what we're actually going through, good, bad, or indifferent, someone can appreciate that, can benefit from that, or what have you. So thank you. Elijah Cummings, also, also, a large part of your fan base, yeah, I don't like the word fan, but I think it's funny that you put in quotes, because I think you know that about me, has DPDR. So just out of curiosity, since you're over it, does this mean, oh, you can't be seen? Oh, yeah. Are you taking a shower? Cool. My wife was just naked, like way over here. I'm sure she wanted me to tell you that. And she's all like covering herself, like walking to the bathroom. Girl, you good. Sorry. Fan base has DPR. Just out of curiosity, since you're over it, does this mean no more DP videos? Sorry, guys. No, it doesn't mean no more DP videos. That's a really good comment, Elijah. I need to make a note of that. No, I had plenty of thoughts and plenty of more things I could say about that. I think the best of me, or the majority of what I had for the whole DPDR thing, I shared. But can I continue to be vigilant? I'm making a note to myself. Can I continue to say things that I think could offer support to people struggling with DP, which was like the most fucked aspect of what I went through in terms of just being scary? Absolutely. So I am going to add that into video ideas. I'm just going to write more DPDR videos. Thank you, Elijah. You the man. DPDR videos. All right. Updated. I got it. Bennett Marks, hello. I am new. I just subscribed recently. Love your content. Thank you, Bennett. So I hope to see you more in the comments. I hope to keep you stay engaged and let me know how I can serve you. Nicole Lenati, hey Nicole. TB123, it's hard to find you. How do you mean? JD FIFA, where do you live? State and country. I live in Oregon, United States of America. I live in the state of Oregon. Deafening Prisms 8. I've been sending your video on depression to my friends to help explain what it's like. That's so cool, and I love that. I love hearing that people can use my my videos as a means to just help them express what they really aren't able to right now. Lord knows that I was able to like express a lot more clearly the better I felt, and you guys should absolutely use my content in that way. If like there's a video that just explains something that you just don't know how to fucking say, then just let me say it for you. Let me try to be your voice. That's awesome. Johnny Blaze, I would love to pledge to your Patreon. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm so grateful for my patrons. That they are the reason I can continue to do this freely, and it means a lot. It's huge, and I want to offer them value. That's so cool. Megan loves birdies. Hey, from Virginia, you saved my life and inspired me to help others. Yes, I love that you're helping others who have suffered from severe mental breakdowns. Thank you, Noah. No, Megan, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. So B123, you're looking great, bro. Thank you. B Stokes, Frank, you clicked the money sign. Okay, so B Stokes is commenting on the super chat function. Guys, we're 30 minutes into this live stream. Again, I always have to say this because one, I am trying to treat this like a passion project, now a business. If you want to get my attention immediately, you want to tip the channel. Every 15, 20 minutes, I'm trying to bring this up. You can use the super chat function, make a pledge, donate something if you have the means and you want to, and I will get your question answered right away, shout you out, and thank you. But otherwise, there's no hierarchy of value to you beyond that. Everyone matters. Thank you so much, everyone who's here. This is just the current YouTube climate we are in. Playing it old school. What's up? What have you been up to recently? So recently I've been meaning to update you guys. You know, I had a CrossFit competition yesterday, which was really fun. Me and 2 buddies competed at the Gobbler Gauntlet in Salem, Oregon. It was really dope. I hit a 375 front squat for a double. That was really fun. I got to enjoy some of my best friends and their time. We've had some cool opportunities with some sponsorships on my big channel, and I've been working through that. You know, I'm a CrossFit coach, so I've only been a CrossFit coach for 3 or 4 weeks, but I'm a certified one, and I'm just trying to learn how to be a better coach and how to help people with their physical goals. And mostly just trying to be good to myself, trying to be kind to myself. Thank you for asking. Michael McDonough, dude, you've been a helping hand when I was down. We'll always appreciate things. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you sharing that. That fills me up, you guys. Chabibi123, bro, you have 60,000 subscribers. Yeah, yeah, it's growing. The channel's growing. It's really badass. Aaron Zarate, hey Noah, do you think it's what do you think is the best method of handling derealization? Any quick tips? Quick tips. One, just search depersonalization, big no-no, and you'll get a lot of my quick tips. But if I was going to say something on the fly, I would say sunglasses are great for neutralizing intensity of moments or stimulation, being outside, being in big crowds. I would say being around people who you feel ultimately comfortable with is huge. Managing anxiety parlays your DP, so manage that, stress levels as well, and then consider the safety in smaller spaces. Last thing I would say is that be around familiar things, so familiar music, familiar triggers, familiar comfort zones. And then ultimately, like I always say to all of us when it comes to any of this shit, be brave. Be fucking brave, because it's scary. Playing it old school, do another video with Jessie. I should. Jessie's my wife. You guys, you know what's funny? It's not even funny. For years, people have been asking me to bring her on the channel. You know, people want to know what her perspective is. What was it like for her when I was depressed? Through her own words. She's more of an introvert. She's way more of an introvert. and you know, while she's becoming more open, the older we are, the older we get, it's not in her nature necessarily to, you know, it's not in her nature to just speak in front of, like right now there's 52 of you watching, and I'm so excited about that, and that makes me so happy. But whether there's 55 or 5,000, it doesn't affect me in that way. You're all just people, we're all just people, and I don't feel the gravity of it in a way that makes me nervous, and I think it would make her nervous. Yeah, but I should get her on here. Chabibi, you're amazing, bro. Thank you, Chabibi. You're overly kind. Ditsy Cats, heard there was a buff man that dances for money. Dances for money. Okay, Ditsy Cats, I will dance for you. I will literally throw in a song and dance for a $30 super chat. You throw me a $20, throw me a $20 super chat, and I will throw in a song and dance for 30 seconds. Wild dancing. That's the cost of me to dance for you. Because apparently I'm just a stripper now who keeps his clothes on. Well, may have lost some personal pride and efficacy there, but let's see. Sorry, where did we go? Michael O'Connell, have you decided to start HCG? Not yet, but oh man, I don't even know if Jessie would want me sharing this, you guys. But my wife, I really don't know if she'd want me sharing this. Fuck it. My wife, just the other night, she basically said, like, you know, that she couldn't imagine us not having, well, I think she used the word spawn. She's like, I can't imagine us not having a couple kids. And because I'm on testosterone replacement therapy, I have no fertility. This is no secret to those who've been watching my channel. My semen is infertile. I have no active swimmers, and if I ever, excuse me, if there is a chance that I can get those babies reawoken, I will have to start HCG. And I think it might be time to do that. Shabibi again says, I saw all your videos, ups and downs, help me cope. Yeah, coping. I mean, the name of the game, you guys, is coping. Unfortunately, it's not. Oh, looks like we have a super chat. I'm going to get to that right away. Thank you. But coping is so huge. So I'm glad I could help you cope. Let's highlight the next question, which will be from Evolution Daily. I just want to make sure that WhackP.1 didn't leave me a question, because I did get a super chat from, I I didn't get a question within the super chat, but I think you left me a question somewhere. I'll go looking for it, okay? Let's see. Quick. Sorry, guys, I'm just looking for a question from this awesome person who was able to super chat me. So when I saw it. Where are you? My bad, guys. This cannot. There we go. So Whackpot. First of all, WhackP.1. Use the super chat function on here, helping small creators stay viable on this platform. And the question is, do you trim your own beard? Hell no. So my beard looked like shit, like literally an hour and a half ago. It was just growing out of control, and I finally decided I would go to a barber and let them clean me up. They did. I like it. I don't know if you guys think it looks good, but I think it looks a lot better than it did. So no, I don't do it. I'd love to learn because I'd rather not spend 20 bucks. But no, I definitely don't. But thank you for your super chat. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, 15 more minutes. It's a 15-minute call. I'm going to speed it up. Okay, lightning round. Evolution Daily. You the man, Noah. Just started TRT. Your channel made it less scary. I'm 27, life-changing. That's awesome. Be patient. Work hard. Enjoy your TRT. Kaylee Fallon. I'm new. But have you made any vids on self-harm? And if so, can you give me a link to them? And if not, you should. I don't think I have. I think it's one of those things that I perhaps brought up in a Q&A video somewhere, but I'm going to make a note about self-harm, which is something I've dealt with, and I certainly know people have dealt with. Self-harm video. I wish I could send you a link, but I don't have one, but I'll add that to my list. Kaylee Fallon. Okay. William Frank. Is anybody new to Depakote? Work good for bipolar disorder. I've never taken anything for that, so I'm not able to comment. I'm sorry. Samuel Graves, you're looking lean and mean, and you seem like you're doing great. I'm glad. Thank you, Samuel. Yeah, I'm slowly getting more lean. I'm intermittent fasting. That seems to be working well for me. I make pretty good choices with my food anyway. It's not a big deal for my personal life, and I appreciate you saying that. B. Stokes, what is your view on God and your faith? Woof! So one, I try not to talk about God on the channel. I try not to talk about religion, politics, anything that's divisive, anything that might separate you and I from one another. I'd rather focus on similarities than differences, but I guess I would say something to the effect of I pray every morning. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in asking the universe at hand or the higher, I don't know, something bigger than me for help and for support, and I try to be thankful. But I don't know that I have like a specific sense of it. Like I don't have I haven't pinpointed my God. I don't follow a specific religion. I feel like there must be something out there. Maybe I just deeply want there to be. It's a really tough question. I almost get stressed every time I get asked that because I wish I could say something better. I'm just joking. Scott from Depression Expression is a good friend. Nice. Who told me about your channel. I've been experiencing DP for the last year. I filmed a video with him, which will be up soon on his channel. Thank you. I will look that out. Scott is he's definitely a YouTube friend to me also. He's one of those guys that I feel like him and I would have a lot in common beyond the fact that we have mental health channels. I featured him on my channel, is still quite small. It's so cool to see him doing well and both of us trying to do what we can. And I'll be looking for that video. Brian Volk, is that Matt Perry movie the only reason you don't trust pot? No. I didn't like pot. I didn't trust pot, because every time I smoked it when I was growing up, I just got severely anxious and paranoid and just had bad experiences. Like the number of times I did okay were so small relative to how often smoking weed jacked my night up, where I was just praying to not feel high anymore. So that validated a thing or two when I saw the movie Numb by Matthew Perry, and a lot of people reach out to me about DPDR, and smoking weed was the trigger. But I don't think weed is the enemy. I know a bazillion people that smoke weed, and I'm close friends with all of them, so it's all good. Personal thing. Shabibi123, man, you're doing better than great. Thank you. I'm just joking. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences. My pleasure. McTunic, what up? Dizzy Cat's new tattoo? No new tattoos, just the ones I've always had, but I would love to get more. Chabibi, dude, you're buffed. Chabibi's rocking this comment section. Thank you. J-Man, hey, I'm at work. Nice. I like that. That's dope. Girl Talk 101. Hi, Noah. Can I ask you a question about depersonalization? Did you ever feel outside your body or like your hands look weird? Yes, absolutely. This like sense that I'm looking at things through like a movie like as if it's a movie in my own hands. Like my eyes were the cinema, and I'm just like looking at everything beyond it, very detached from it. Yes, I have. It gets better, okay? Bennett Marks, what's up, man? How are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. Have been watching you for a few weeks. I love your content. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, it is a constant stream of thought. How do I make this content viable and useful to you guys? So thank you for the positive reinforcement. And give me ideas. By the way, all of you, if you ever have ideas for videos, you're like, make a video, say that. Make a video on, and then leave your comments for me in my videos or here or whatever, and I'd be happy to take that feedback. You know, whether it's a creative concept or a specific question or whatever. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I've uploaded over 700 videos, so I'm not like an endless well of good ideas. I just try to make content that I think is relevant or that's burning within me. So if you guys have ideas, say something about those ideas. Top of game, thanks to VV. McTunix, I want to ask, do you enjoy life again? Do you feel like you need to worry about if you ever feel joy, or do you feel joy currently? I feel tons of joy currently. I absolutely enjoy life again, and I 100% had a very long stretch where I didn't think I'd ever feel good again, where I didn't think I'd ever feel joy again. I was quite certain that nothing would ever be okay, ever. So I was wrong, which is great. That's ideal. And beyond that, you know, in spite of myself, I got better. So I hope you stay brave, and I hope you keep fighting if you happen to be struggling. Free to be me now 19. Hi there, Noah. I'm new to the channel. Your videos are really helpful. Welcome to the channel. Leave me feedback. Share with me. I appreciate you so much, and I'm glad to know that my videos can be helpful. Isaiah Bermudez. Good videos, a lot of insight. I've been panicking, bad ever since the summer when I had a financial downfall. Yeah, this sounds like something, physical life stressor that has triggered something in you, and that's terrible. I'm really sorry, and I hope you're seeking support. I hope you're being mindful of the fact that you have every opportunity and right to be happy and be stable again, and do something every day. I'm really sorry, man. That's financial stress is huge. It's huge. You know, I'm affected by it. Everyone is, and I hope you get back on your feet soon. J-Man, Noah, Noah, have you thought about studying psychology and becoming a therapist? Yes, I have thought about that, and it was funny you say that. I don't know if it was Jess, was it you or was it Andy? So my sister-in-law who lives with me, she goes, I think she said something to the effect of, you know, you could have been a therapist, or you know, if all else fails, you should become a counselor or a therapist. And I have heard that. You know, it's flattering to hear that. I don't let that get to my head. But I do acknowledge that it's pretty frequently that I hear that I could be useful in that way, and I like the idea of that. So if this YouTube thing, if this media film thing I'm in doesn't work out, I definitely think I should go back and see how I can help people one-on-one. But until then, I want to continue to see if I'm capable of helping people in the current format like this. I love the idea that I'm reaching so many people. I think that's so cool. Train Boxing MMA shares. Been watching your channel for a while. You've helped me tremendously through 2013, 2017. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much. WhackP.1. Okay, so does poop is cool? Question mark. That's an awesome name. My primary care physician prescribed me testosterone and cypionate a few weeks ago, but now he's making me do more tests before starting TRT. While I have the medication, should I ditch him? I mean, no. If he's willing to prescribe you, I mean, okay, it's all, you know, it's a personal choice, but no, I'd say do the tests, do the multiple tests. Unless he's berating you for no reason, I would go ahead and honor the fact that he wants to dig in. If that's what you're saying? It sounds like he's just trying to dig in. Dig in if he's willing to treat you. I'd say when you start hunting is when you're feeling A, harassed, 1, not respected or heard, and B, despite, let's say, blood work that clearly points towards hypogonadism, aka testosterone issues, but he won't treat you, that's when you go hunting for someone else. Baby, how soon till you want to leave for dinner? Well, how hungry are you? How late are you going to be awake tonight? Are you really hungry right now? Saying yeah? Okay, so guys, this is a 10-minute warning. 10-minute warning at 55 minutes into this live stream. I'm going to go ahead and call this baby off. Not to sound money hungry or something like that, but again, if you've been waiting patiently, I'm going to get to as many questions as I can. You can use that super chat function. Even $1 will get your question to the top. It helps support me in what I'm trying to do here. It's amazing. It gets your questions answered fast, and that is available to you. I'm sorry I have to keep bringing that up. I've never thought about it before, but in the current climate we're in, I have to continue to say stuff like that. Please don't feel any pressure to do it. Just know that it's an option. If not, I'm going to fly through as many questions in the next 10 minutes as possible, okay? As possible. And let's go with Bob. Bob just super chatted me. That's badass timing. Okay, Bob Boberson. Oh, that's another super chat from Bob. Thank you. That's two of you, two from Bob. So thank you. On a lighter note, Bob says, do horror movies help you? I don't feel anything except anger, but horror movies scare me, which gives me comfort that I'm still human. That's so interesting that you should say that. One, thank you again for the super chat, Bob. I don't take it lightly when any of you decide to use your hard-earned money to support me and my family, so thank you. Yeah, horror movies, okay, beyond that, I still like horror movies. I like being scared. I like the suspense. I like jumping. I like reacting. It's interesting that you say that. But what really strikes me about your comment, Bob, is the fact that horror movies make you feel human. You feel things. I think for the longest time, I was just trying to figure out how to feel anything. Like, how do I feel anything? Because there's just this sense of numbness. And I would do strange things to try to feel things. I would listen to songs that used to elicit emotional responses. I would douse myself in ice cold water to see if it could get me to wake up. Watch movies that I used to either be afraid of or cry to or laugh with. Yeah, I do like horror movies. I have to be a little careful about how much I take that in because, you know, I'm a sensitive soul. But my wife loves horror. She's very, very weird in that way. Aren't you, honey? She goes, no. No, I do. I do like it, and I like that whole concept. Justin Duran, another super chat. Thank you so much, Justin. $2 super chat, and he says, to help with dinner. Babe, Justin's hooking it up, trying to help us with our dinner tonight. Jesse's like, thank you. Thank you, Justin. That's really cool of you, man. I appreciate that so much. Okay, and let's... Bob's got a question on the actual comment feed. He says, I'm just stopping by to say hi, but I wanted to say thank you for being a public figure that represents what it's like to struggle with depression. Thank you. No, thank you, Bob. You seem like a good-ass dude. And it's my pleasure. You guys are such a gift to me. It's no fucking joke. You guys are a gift. Veyron Lacroix, wow, 209. You are incredibly strong for your weight. Have you thought about competing in powerlifting? I've not thought about competing in powerlifting. I think I get blown out of the water because I train CrossFit because that is my preferred method of training. I just the variety in my training and the diversity is so extensive that I don't focus too much, let's say, on the big three. I don't focus too much on deadlift. I don't focus too much on bench or back squat. They just get incorporated into a larger regimen of training. AKA, I think I get my shit kicked in. I really do. I think my bench is probably around 350, 360 right now. My back squat around 465, and my dead around like 515, I guess. So you didn't ask about all that, but but maybe I should. Maybe it'd be fun. B Stokes, it's awesome that your wife has been there through all of this. It's so beautiful to have someone who loves, cares, and grows with you. Yeah, it really is. She's the ultimate gift. She's the ultimate prize, always and forever. Girl Talk 101. Hi, Noah. With depersonalization, did you ever feel out of your body? Like your hands were weird? Yes. Yes, it truly did. Watch the movie Numb, okay? Go look it up. Allison M. Noah, know that you make a difference with your channel. Thank you for sharing your journey with all of us. Yeah, I appreciate that. And quite frankly, I do believe I can make a difference, and it's something that fuels me. And I want you to know that you can... I want you to know that you can make a difference as well. You're making a difference in my life. You can make a difference in anyone's life just by sharing your story too. Sanctus Manifesto, relapse after hanging out with a girlfriend. Sorry to hear that. It's a new day. It's a new day. Get support. Elijah Cummings. Oh, if anyone ever needs to talk about anything, I'm here with DPDR depression. Okay, yeah. Honestly, guys, Elijah Cummings, who's right here on the board, he's constantly supporting this channel, sharing his story. Yeah, that's beautiful. Reach out to him. See if you guys can connect with any of you connect with each other. I'm just the figure. I'm just a member of the community. I just happen to be running the forum. Nico Mao, I took Take T 140, 160 milligrams a week, and it's I took Take T 140 to 160 milligrams a week. Okay. And it's show 1,400 nanograms per deciliter. I freak out. My docs freak out. He lowered me to 125 biweekly. I kind of scared that would be too low. Yeah. Wow. He really cut you down in half. I think his thought was that your number would be in half. Don't be scared. Try that. Let's see where your numbers are. The only reason I don't like biweekly injections or biweekly testosterone treatments in general for those that struggle with low testosterone is simply because it allows more chance for your level to be low. It allows more chance for your steady state to be less, or your peaks and valleys rather. I'd say give him a chance, see how that goes, and then go to him and just be blunt and just be honest and say you'd much prefer weekly injections in order to have a more even steady state, less peaks and valleys. So he wants you to do 125. I do 120 a week. So maybe ask him if you could do 100 a week and just be open about that. Once you see how this treats you, go right to him immediately if you need to, if you're having extreme side effects. Oh, dang. Dang, Justin! Justin just dropped a $20 super chat. That's so cool. That is so cool. Justin says, to actually help, I meant to send this the first time. By the way, do some workout routine vids and more cooking ones. Awesome, I definitely will. I should be doing a workout video a week. I will start getting back on that. I apologize. I've been a little complacent there. I recently did a cooking video. I acted like a total tool, but it was fun. And I can do that more. I mean, as much as you guys want to be engaged in my personal life in that way, how I'm training, what I'm eating, vlogging stuff, I guess you could say, beyond me just talking about things. I really want to do that if I felt like there was a good response for it. Those videos don't tend to get viewed as much, and I don't take that as like a problem, more as like I want to be respectful of people's time if they choose to watch my channel. I don't want to put up content they don't want to see. But Justin, thank you for that $20 super chat. That's awesome. Every time that happens, anytime someone's willing to support me that way, it's like it almost makes me blush because I'm just like, that's crazy. Like, that's so cool. That's so dope. So thank you, and I will make a note right now on my video notes. More cooking videos and more workout routines. More cooking videos. More workout videos. So yeah, I do intermittent fasting. I'll start including you guys more in that journey. And thank you again, Justin. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Okay, guys, about 5 more minutes. I'm here for another 5 minutes, like Justin just did there. You're like, stop promoting the money thing, but you can snag my attention for a few more minutes if I don't get to your comment with even a $1 super chat. And otherwise, don't judge me for bringing it up. I love you guys. Don't take it wrong. Ronnie Smith says, "Hey, bud, what's going on, Ronnie?" Johnny Blaze is laughing. Ha ha. I forget what I must have said or what someone said, but playing it old school. Are you worried you'll ever go through another severe breakdown like you did 5 years ago? Absolutely. That's a normal worry. So I had this breakdown that I nearly didn't survive, right? Horrifying, scary, dark, unthinkably bad. The kind of thing like I didn't believe that could ever happen to anyone under any circumstance. It really, really fucked me up. And it's natural that once that happens, you're afraid of it happening again. I mean, it comes over me a bit all the time. I might even think about it once a day, very briefly. But what I've found, which is nice, is that the longer you're stable, the longer you feel better, the more you trust feeling better. And also, this is huge, and something I've realized I'm starting to promote and or bring up often, is that I am not my thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You cannot control them. I cannot control mine. They just happen. I can influence them with my habits, my structure, my behaviors, but I cannot control my thoughts. And so when I start going down that rabbit hole of, oh no, I've had a bad week, a bad day, a bad 2 weeks, everything's about to go to shit, I'm about to be severely depressed, I can't handle this, blah, 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 anxiety, I check myself and I remember this isn't real. I am not my thoughts, and I cannot control them, so they have nothing to do with me, and it really does comfort me. So keep that in mind, okay? All right, a few more minutes, guys. Ronnie Smith, Elijah, what's up, man? Nice. I love that you guys are chatting with each other. Carla Bruce, my husband believes my depression and anxiety is a weakness. Oh, damn. And doesn't understand my struggles. How did you get your wife on board with your issues? I mean, she just saw me suffering. She saw me suffering, and at one point, you know, if I'm going to go to like an extreme point in our relationship, at one point when we thought it was all over, our relationship, and she was like, I can't do this anymore, and I just told her, I was like, listen, I have to fight for my life. I cannot control this. I am trying to fight out of it. If you need to go, you have to go. This is my life. I have to fight it. You set up boundaries. You set up expectations of respect and kindness, and then you just try to educate. And the fact that the husband thing, you're married. Continue to work on yourself and understand that, you know, it's unreal how many people don't understand and don't get how this whole thing works. And I wish I had this perfect answer for you. I'm sitting here thinking, what can I say that could be useful to you? Just implore them to get educated. I mean, maybe, God, now this almost might sound bad, but maybe encourage them to watch, find a video of mine. What does depression feel like? Look that up. I have a video called What Does Depression Feel Like? Maybe have them hear it from me. Maybe find another video on YouTube or someone else who you think explains what you're going through so well. Whether it's me or someone else, let them or me do the talking for you. Show them a video and see if perhaps the problem is your husband struggling to take it from you. I don't know. Wishing you so much luck in that, because that's so hard. Train, boxing, MMA. DP is the worst thing. Do you smoke weed? I do not smoke weed. I have a very legitimate fear of potential side effects for me personally because of my history with anxiety. We just got another super chat. Let's check that out real quick. It's from Erica Winfrey. Thank you, Erica, first and foremost, for the $5 super chat. That's beautiful. It's powerful. I don't take it lightly, and I thank you so much for that. Let's see what you said. In your experience, do you think worry helps cause depression, or does depression cause excessive worry? So some people are depressed by nature and they experience some anxiety. Other people tend to be anxious folks or get triggered anxiously, and then they experience depression through that. But I will say that the only reason I bring that up is because we're all different. But do you think worry helps cause depression? Absolutely. Absolutely. Does worry help cause depression? The whole worry thing, like the concept of worrying, I think I read something once, like worrying is like suffering twice. Worrying about something that hasn't happened is like suffering for it, even though you've never been through it. And it's very important to control and understand your worries and your anxieties and your thoughts. And there are rituals you can do to work against that. The Power of Now is an awesome book you should check out. But self-care is huge for worry. How well are you managing your personal stress levels, you know, your worries? What are you doing to provoke them? The whole thing I keep bringing up over and over again, do you still embrace your thoughts and your worries as reality? Can you buy into the fact that they have nothing to do with you? They're just happening, like any other random occurrence. Thoughts are random, so worries are random. It doesn't make it so. I mean, if you can buy into that power, you're free of it. But beyond worry, a lot of people worry more when they're sleep deprived. A lot of people worry more when they're not eating healthy, when they're eating constantly bad, and they're in a constant state of inflammation or insulin spiking and dropping. There are things you can do to promote a calmer state of mind in general, to be less worried. But I definitely do think that worry can cause depression, absolutely. And also, I guess depression can cause worry. I think for me, though, it's mostly the worry that tends to get ahead of that. Tackle the anxiety, tackle the stress, then you're tackling the worry. I hope that helped, Erica, and thank you again for your support of the channel. And for all of you being here and supporting the channel. 2 minutes, guys. We are 2 minutes away. Oh, we got another super chat from Royal Ocean. Let's see other comment. Royal Ocean just super chatted me at $3. It looks like couldn't fit question on here. See your comment. Okay, I will look for you, Royal. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're blessing my life. Thank you. Let's see. Your name is Royal Ocean. Royal Ocean. I'm gonna look for your comment right now. Royal Ocean. And sorry to everyone I'm not going to be able to get to tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. I want you to know that. I really do. Royal Ocean, where are you? I don't leave anyone hanging. Let's see. Royal Ocean, Royal Ocean. Couldn't fit question here. See other comment. You're welcome, Erica, by the way. I just saw that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Royal Ocean, who just did the last super chat here, says, Noah, there it is. Noah, I've been suffering from depersonalization for a year now. It's been ruining my life. I got tested for low T, and I was at 500 nanograms per deciliter. That's so bad. Total, though, 8.0 pGTL. I'm 20 years old. Any suggestions, including T? So, Royal Ocean, I say your number one job is to see what you can control. See what you can control immediately. So, what are you doing that are known testosterone killers? Your total is not so bad. I'd be more interested to know what your free is. The DP is stressful. I get that. Your job right now is to see what you can control in your immediate life for factors that can affect your DP and your stress level and your anxiety level. You need to adjust your sleep. You need to make sure you're getting enough sleep. You're getting to bed early enough. You don't take that shit lightly. You need to download the 5-minute journal. You need to work on a gratitude journal every single day to put you in the right frame of mind and get you scanning the world for the positive. Be mindful of things that are overly stimulating for you. Figure out what revs you up. I'm not saying avoid them or be afraid of them, but identify them. Understand what causes activation within your brain. That's huge. Yeah, eat as clean as you can. Watch your caffeine intake. These are, I mean, I'm throwing a lot at you, but I want you to understand there's a wealth of opportunity and possibilities in this regard. Hi. I think this is going to be my last question, unless there's another super chat waiting for me when I'm done. And then we'll go. Oh, and then with the T thing, exercise is great for T. Compound movements. Make sure you're getting exercise with weights and you're actually having legitimate physical strain controlled that can cause positive reaction in the body, boost hormones. You can look into intermittent fasting. It's really great for growth hormone in that respect. So sleep, diet, stress, self-care, all of these things are great. And beyond that, if you feel like this is out of your control or you find out it's that hypogonadism is primary, secondary, or tertiary, like in other words, if you cannot control it and blood work confirms that and your symptom side effect profile validate that, then you might consider seeing if there's a doctor who's willing to treat you. But my guess is that if you just start developing new habits and chip away one new habit a month if you want and start stockpiling those habits together, you could empower some tremendous change in your body, especially because you're so young. So again, I can't give medical advice. I'm just giving thoughts and feedbacks. Take them for what you will. We're going to go ahead and leave it there, everyone. Thank you to everyone who left me a comment or question today. Please forgive me for everyone who I wasn't able to get to. There's only so much time. I certainly do my best, and I appreciate all of you more than you could possibly know. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Thank you to all my Super Chat folks, all my Patreon supporters. If you guys want greater access to me and you happen to think that I could offer you value, you are welcome to check out my Patreon and see if there's a reward tier or something there you might be interested in. There's no pressure there. I will always post YouTube videos forever. But if you want to reach me personally, if you want to reach me like the private messaging and have a back and forth thing, you can reach me through Patreon if you think you're capable, your situation would allow you to support me there. Otherwise, this is always free. YouTube's always free. I'm always here. And I appreciate you so much. You all mean so much to me. Thank you. And we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for joining me for this Q&A. This was random. This was last minute. And it's awesome. It's awesome that you guys are here. Yeah, it's awesome. All right, guys. I think we'll call it there. Super chats. All right, happy Sunday. Have a good week. Kill it. Crush it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, guys.